everyone, and welcome to the part 2 of our Movement Enhancement PathFit 1 Module 2. For now, we are going to talk about the basic principles of fitness. So once again, I welcome you everyone to this video. Right now, we are going to talk about the basic principles of fitness. So you all know that the best way to achieve optimum results in exercise and fitness is to follow a plan. But not just any plan, such as I'm going to run 5 miles every day or I'll lift the heaviest weight I can every time I work out. Your body is an amazing machine that responds to specific stimuli in distinct ways, and your brain is constantly working to protect the body from threats, like way too much stress on the muscles and tendons from continuous all out hard exercise. Fortunately, exercise science gives us 5 basic principles we can incorporate into a fitness program that will develop the changes or adaptations we desire in safe and lasting ways. So these 5 principles are the overload principle, the FITT principle, the specificity principle, the rest and recovery principle, and the use it or lose it principle. First, let's talk about the overload principle. So, according to the definition that you have read in the slide, it is basically it means in order to see improvements in your fitness level, you need to gradually increase the demands you place on your body during exercise. So this can be achieved by increasing the intensity, duration, or frequency of your workouts. So by doing so, you are challenging your body to adapt and become stronger, faster, and more efficient. However, it's important to note that the principle of overload should be applied gradually and in a safe manner because pushing yourself too hard too quickly can lead to injury or burnout. So this can result to it can set you back in your fitness journey. So it's also important to vary your workouts and not rely on the same routine every day. So, overall, the overload principle is a fundamental concept in exercise that can help you achieve your fitness goals. So, by gradually increasing the demands you place on your body, you can challenge yourself to become stronger and more resilient. Second fitness principle is the FITT principle. So, it's important to strategically vary your mode of exercise, your intensity, and duration after training in order to get better, stronger, and faster. So, this is where the FITT principle comes in. So, FITT stands for frequency, intensity, time, and type. So, these are the 4 areas where increases and workload or demand can be made in order to progressively overload the body so it adapts in the desired ways. So frequency, it basically means how often an exercise is performed. So after any kind of exercise, your body begins a process of repairing and rebuilding stress tissue. So it's important to find the right balance of work and recovery that provides just enough stress for the body to adapt as well as recovery for the next session. And I stands for intensity. It is the amount of effort or work completed in a specific exercise. So, for example, walking at a conventional pace or conversational pace is low intensity, whereas sprinting for 400 yards is high intensity. So, in strength training, factors that influence intensity are the weight itself or the load. So, the number of sets and repetitions, the tempo of the repetitions, and whether a level of instability has been added, such as standing on one leg while doing shoulder presses. So, once again, just enough intensity to overload without overtraining. So injury or burnout is what's important here. To overload, once again, just enough intensity to overload without overtraining, without injury or burnout is what's important. Next is time. So time is simply the duration of the exercise session. So it's a function of intensity and type. Next is type. Type means the type of exercise you would like to perform. So type of exercise like strength training, cardio, or a combination of both. So the type of exercise is tied to the specificity principle discussed next. So this table illustrates how to combine the overload principle and the FITT principle for strength training or cardiovascular training. So this is just an example. So you can pause the video if you want to read it more. Next, we move on to the specificity principle. So the specificity principle is quite simply that the exercise you do should be specific to your goals. So for example, if your goal is simply health and weight management, focus on a total body strength, cardio, and a healthy diet. So if you're a runner wanting to improve your race times, include speed workouts on your training. If you're a cyclist, so training for a 100-mile ride, focus on building up longer distance training rides at an endurance pace. So by customizing your exercise routine to your goals, you can achieve better results and make the most of your workouts. Next, we go to the rest and recovery principle. So this principle is essential for achieving fitness gains, as the body cannot handle excessive stress and may shut down to protect itself, leading to overtraining syndrome, burnout, fatigue, and a weakened immune system. So, a proper rest and recovery are also crucial for mental well being. Next, the fifth principle, while not specifically targeted to fitness adaptations, is still important to be aware of. So, they use it and lose it. So, most or everyone is aware of this concept at some level as it applies to many things in life. So, with respect to the body, muscles build strength, while use of lost strength with use and lose strength with lack of use. So this includes only the skeletal muscles, but also the heart, even the brain. So the human body is adaptable and responds to the demands placed upon it. So regular physical activity and exercise help to stimulate and maintain the function of muscles, bones, cardiovascular system, and other physiological systems. So when you consistently use and challenge these systems through exercise, they adapt and become stronger, more efficient, and healthier. However, if we lead a sedentary life or fail to engage in regular exercise or regular physical activity, your body may start to lose some of its functional capacities. So, if you have more on sedentary lifestyle, muscles may weaken, the bone density may decrease, the cardiovascular fitness may decline, and flexibility may decrease. So, this principle reminds us that physical fitness is not a one time achievement, but it requires ongoing effort and maintenance. So, by embracing the use it or lose it principle, you can prioritize regular physical activity and exercise to preserve and enhance your physical capabilities, promoting overall health and well being. So, that is the five basic principles of fitness. So the overload principle, the FITT principle, the specificity principle, the rest and recovery principle, and the use it or lose it principle. So, incorporating these principles into your fitness routine will ensure you get the best results in the most efficient way while preventing injury and overtraining. But it can be sometimes complicated, but with the proper guidance and discipline, you can do it. And that's it for our lesson for today. So watch out for another uh, part of this lesson, part 3. We're going to talk about more on the basic anatomy and physiology. So watch out for that video and see you next time.